Hi, how are we? Today I'll be sharing with you a full face of favorites, and I have some skincare product updates to share with you as well. Now, we all know when we've got good prepped skin, thanks to good skincare, we're gonna have the best makeup days. So I'm really excited to share them with you and create a full face using some of the favorites, some of the too good not to share, some of the products that just perform and do exactly what they're supposed to, and some. Let's get into it, shall we? So let's start off with skincare. I am going to be starting off with a product that is primer and skincare because we love our multifunctional products. So this is the YSE Skin Glow SPF 30 Primer. Now this is a product that I love because it's literally moisturizer, primer, and sunscreen all in one. This is a product you can use all on its own. This is a product that you can use in conjunction with your other moisturizers and serums and essences. This has been the easiest thing to incorporate into my skincare routine because I need all of these, but now we have it all in one. And I love that it gives a glow, but it's not too much of a glow. So I go in with about 2 and a drop. That's the texture and consistency, and like I said, it does give you a bit of a glow, but it's nothing over the top. I love how easy it melts and blends into the skin. Feels great. My forehead is so dry. It is the driest part of my face, and that's why I always go with just a little extra, like a little bit of its own little pump. And it delivers hydration and comfort and that nice glow. And the skin is skinning. We love that. Yes, we do. Packaging on this is great too. It's nice, high quality. It's got weight to it. It feels great. Okay, as far as packaging, very easy, pump. What more could you ask for? It's nice and sleek. So I've really been enjoying this, and this is, she's crept up to a top spot as far as favorites. So I have been using the Dr. Diamonds. Let me make sure everything's facing properly. This is the Dr. Diamonds InstaFacial collection. I've been using this combo for a little over 2 months now, and I've really been enjoying it. So it's a 2-part combo. The first thing we have here is the plasma or serum. Now this has been a part of my nighttime routine. And look at that texture and consistency. You see how thin and lightweight it is? This absorbs into the skin rather quickly, and it leaves me feeling very hydrated and comfortable. And the emulsion, which is the hydrator, the moisturizer. I love the packaging on this because you just press and you get what you need. The perfect amount. It literally dispenses the perfect amount. I follow up the plasma with the emulsion, and this just locks everything in, and it leaves the skin super smooth and hydrated. Now, since using these, I've definitely noticed a difference in the skin. Obviously on how it feels, it's more plump and supple, and it just looks better. Like I always say, there are no magic potions and things that are going to make everything disappear instantly, but you'll get pretty close with a product that's going to just smooth everything to the point where you don't feel like you're noticing it as much, and you feel a lot better about it. It's only been a little over 2 months, and I can already see a difference in my skin, in the overall texture and just the fine lines, how smooth they are, and my skin just feels very healthy and refreshed when I wake up after applying these. So I had to share, and that's the quick update since using these products for a little over 2 months now. I go back and forth with eye creams, but I feel like, again, this is more than an eye cream. This is another multifunctional product. You see the trend here? I love multifunctional products because you get obviously a little more than just your typical use it for this and leave it alone just for that. No, I want it to be for this and some. So multifunction, we love that. This is the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Eye Base. They have this for the face. Love that. So this is an eye cream essentially, but it's also like an eye base primer. Duh, it's called Eye Base, Monique. Hello. Now, whenever you hydrate your under eye, your concealer is going to perform so much better. And as I've gotten older, I've found the need to want to hydrate my under eye every time I'm going to go in with concealer. I find that it just wears better and looks better for long periods of time. And as you can see, it's a very lightweight texture and consistency. You want that for eye creams. In general, you want that. Really amazing product. It's simple, it's to the point, it gives you hydration, it allows your concealer to wear really, really well all day, your long days, all the things. Really, really have been enjoying this, and I've been using this for, I don't know, years at this point. This is a great product. I feel like a lot of people talk about the face base more than they talk about the eye base. It's literally the same thing in a sense, but not. It's a little bit, formulation's a little bit different for the delicate under eye. You know what I mean? Listen, you all know how much I love skincare. It is my first true love. And again, without proper skin prep and the care of your skin, we all know your makeup is just not going to perform as it should. So I'm very happy to share those skin product updates with you. And now let's get into makeup. So I want to start off with the eyeshadows that I have just thoroughly been enjoying. I'm going to start off with this one from Urban Decay. This is, not that it's surprising, because Urban Decay, classic brand, they make good quality products, but I just personally have not reached for or purchased anything from Urban Decay in a while. Moondust Space Cowboy Quad. It's just 4 very sheer, glittery shades. And I love that these can be used with your finger and just put them on the lid and go. Give me a cute, easy, sparkly look. Give it to me to go to Target. Give it to me to go to the farmer's market. Give it to me to go on date night. Yes. Now, these, I find them to be sheer but impactful. I love these eyeshadows. They just look juicy. Hello. There we go. They just look juicy and glittery and gorgeous. Creamy, glides easily. You're gonna get a bit of fallout. I mean, hello, look at them. But it stays in place once you apply them. You don't have that issue where at the end of the day, you've got scattered glitter everywhere. They're just gorgeous. And again, really, really easy. Beautiful one and dones. And you get enough of their base shade that you can see the difference. You got the bronze, you've got the pink, got the like coppery kind of vibe, the bronzy copper, and then like that silver iridescence. I truly think it's the simplicity of using something like this where you're getting a little bit more impact than your traditional one and done matte eyeshadow, let's say. And it just looks gorgeous all day. It's a little bit more fun and flirty and I'm a princess kind of vibe, which, hey, why not? Next up is this beaut, this gorgeousness, this amazing, outstanding formula from YSL. This is from the Valentine's collection. It's the Couture Mini Clutch in shade 125. 100% yes, the packaging has a lot to do with it, because the other one, it's very nice too, but I mean, hello, big difference. We love this cute ombre. The colors are gorgeous, it's textured, you know what I mean? Yes, but the quality on these shadows is outstanding, and I love this color story. It's very easy every day, or glam it up, or go in with this shade here, which is kind of reminiscent of the little soft glimmer shimmer. I've been reaching for this so much. I love the color story so much. It's very wearable, it's very easy, it's very practical. And so far, I've been okay at not completely ruining the little heart YSL embossing. I definitely did on the glitter shade, but that's to be expected. I love wearing shades like that. Look how pretty. Look how creamy. Look how gorgeous. How pretty is that color story? You see that? Very wearable. I did share a look with this palette. Definitely go check that out. I will say that as much as I love the glittery, toppery, one and done kind of shade, it does scatter and it is a little flaky. Just keep that in mind. And overall, I've noticed with the YSLs that they are very buttery, so you get a little bit of kick up. So, you know, keep all that stuff in mind, but not deal breakers at all. Love this a lot. Now, the eyeshadow that I will be using on my eyes today, enough chatting, is from Tom Ford. This is the Rose Exposed Eye Color Quad. Now this color story, I like it so much. And here we are. This is how we're looking as far as the little rose embossing. I've been reaching for this a ton and I still have some of my roses. Love how wet and metallic but still soft and wearable these colors are. You see, look how gorgeous. Do you see how gorgeous these shades are? I actually didn't prime my lids today, so we're just gonna go for it. This is my What's Up Beauty R106 brush. I'm gonna go into this shade here. I'm just gonna pack that all over my brush. And yes, I try to stay on one side so I don't completely get rid of my little roses, because I do love them so much. So I'm just going to pack this shade all over my lid. This formula can be used wet or dry, and I've done 2 videos with this quad thus far. If you want to see more, definitely check that out. Same brush, just turning it around to the cleaner side. Let's go into the bronze shade. Pack that on the brush. I'm just going to pack that on the outer eye. This mirror is a favorite too. This is a Christmas gift from my daughter. It's from Flower Nose. Love all the little details. I'm so happy I got to finally try this brand. Now I am placing this on the outer eye, but I'm kind of just blending it in to the lid shade as well. Same brush. We're probably gonna have to touch this up when we finish up the base, but I am going to take that same brush, go into the lightest shade, and this is so pretty because it has very fine little bits of purple and blue little micro glitters that shift. Really, really pretty. I'm going to put that right on the beginning portion. Kind of open up the eyes a bit, but not too much. Still very soft and pretty. One brush, 3 shades. Yeah. We'll be back to the eyes. Let's work on the base. Finally. Yay. So I have a couple of foundation products that I have in heavy rotation. Some days I literally don't know what to pick. They're so good. But let's start off with this one. This one is from Lisa Eldridge. This is her Seamless Skin Foundation. I have it in the shade number 23. This is the most perfect match. I don't always have a perfect match, but I usually can get things to work. There's only a couple of products that are perfect matches, and this is one of them. So the shade 23, it's a warm with an olive undertone, and oh, I've not found a product that works this good with match in a while. But let's put the perfect match to the side. Hold on, I feel like I'm so close. Let me back it up a little bit. So along with the perfect shade match, this formula is beautiful. It's really good coverage. It blends into the skin beautifully and wears all day. My long days, my short days, date night, whatever it is, beautifully. I love that it's not heavy, and I love that it has just, it's a skin finish, but with coverage. This is a beautiful, beautiful product. Okay, so the packaging looks like a little rocket, and it does remind me of that Chanel limited edition rocket bag a lot. But the packaging, it's nice. It's glass, it has a pump. Here is texture and consistency. Don't mind all that glitter. That's from all the swatches. Look how light and creamy, but not heavy. Good, beautiful, beautiful coverage. And I love the natural skin, true skin finish that this gives. I'm really, really happy with this foundation. It's beautiful, and especially for the coverage, the performance, and the wear. And again, I can't stop raving about the color. The undertone, I just, so happy about that. Another foundation that I am so happy that I gave a try, because I almost didn't try it just based on the fact that there were no warm undertones. But for some reason, Dior and their neutral undertones just seem to work. This is the Dior Forever Hydra Nude Foundation. I have it in the shade 4.5 and beautiful packaging. It's Dior. This is a perfect everyday go-to type of product. It's not a lot of coverage, but it gives you that hydrated skin look and wears really, really beautifully. We did do a wear test with this. She did really good. I was like, wow. And I have just loved reaching for this. And I like that I can go in with my hands and then blend it with a sponge to sheer it out even more for just like that evened skin, that hydrated, healthy skin kind of vibe. Let me swatch it beside the Lisa Eldridge for you to see. Texture and consistency is light and gorgeous. And yeah, I'm swatching it right over top of glitter left over from the eyeshadows. Look at that. Ooh, this is another one that I was like, why are all of the shades in a neutral undertone? But it works. The color works. You can see it beside the Lisa Eldridge. You're going to see that Dior has a bit more of a glowy finish, and it wears like that consistently on the skin. But the glow in this, it's not over the top. It is so natural skin, healthy glow kind of vibe. It's a very easy wearing type of product, and I really like that because you want to reach for it and use it in your everyday because it's just very comfortable and just feels good and looks good on your skin. The base product that we're going to be putting on today, I'm so happy to finally be able to share it in a favorites with you because I've been loving it so much. I've been reaching for it since last year. It's only the first month of 2025, I know, but it's been a couple of months. I've really been enjoying it. It's another fuss-free, easy vibes type of product, but it's from U Beauty. It's the Super Tinted Hydrator. Give me all the hydration, glow, skincare infused goodness. Yes. I still have this one to try. I kind of been holding off because I've really been loving this one, but this is from the MACRENE's Active. I love this brand. I've been really getting into their stuff too. But we have that to try, and I will. But I've been trying to let this one have a moment. It's a tinted hydrator, aka skin tint, but I get like a little bit more from it. And I love that it gives me like a wash of color, hydration, but not a lot of coverage, but enough coverage to where I feel good. Yeah. Do a quick little swatch so we can see how all three of these look side by side. So here is texture and consistency, and I have it in the shade 8. It adds just a nice little warmth to my face, and then when I go in with my concealer, everything comes together really nicely. I really, really like this. Very, very hydrating. Very, very comfortable. U Beauty is the most glowy and hydrating. The Dior is followed up, and then the Lisa Eldridge is, of all the three, the least, but you still get a little bit of it. And apply with my fingers. So I first just go in with my fingers, because usually I'm like standing in the bathroom. I don't have time, just go. And I'll just put it with my hands at first. And you see that beautiful hydration I have? Oh, it feels amazing on the skin, especially my forehead. Oh, the drier areas are like, oh, thank you. And you see how it's just giving my skin glow in all the right ways? I do have to make sure I blend it all the way down though, because it is a little bit darker, which is fine. I like that. This is my Westman Atelier blender brush. I go in and I kind of just stipple. This is just enhancing your skin in the most beautiful way. You can still see my skin. You can still see my freckles and imperfections, but it just pulls you together. So I'm going to go in with just a little bit more because it does build up just a little. I like to put a little here. That's where I have my little guys I want to hide today. And then just stipple with the brush. And you see it builds ever so slightly, which I'm comfortable with. This is your perfect everyday type of base product. And your skin is going to feel so amazing and comfortable. See how pretty it is on the skin? So pretty. Here's my little thing that I like to do whenever I wear this skin tint, because again, it's sheer light coverage. Now I have a few little things here I want to put away. This is my SISLEY CeeLo Correct. I have it in the shade number 5. And here's how I like to use this. Wherever I have like little imperfections, I'll just pinpoint. You know, I want to put them away just a little bit. I don't want them to go away completely, but I just kind of want to tuck them away. We want to tuck them away, just a little tuck them away. Okay? Around my nose. Sometimes if I don't want to do full-on concealer, I will just kind of hit my darkest area with this, but we're going to use concealer today, so I won't do that. I'll do a little around the mouth. Finger. And just pat. Because again, we are wearing a very sheer light in coverage product. This is just an easy little guy to tuck the little tiny little things that you want to perfect. But you don't want to go in with a lot of coverage per se. You know what I mean? This is perfect for that. And this is what I do. And this is so undetectable. It's SISLEY. So, you know, it's skincare first and then makeup. And they have so many good products and little gems. I try my best to share them all with you. I feel like you don't hear anyone talk about this. I don't know if I've seen anyone, but then again, I'm not looking. So, sorry. It's just a really easy type of product. And if you don't like a lot of stuff, do this. I have days like that where I don't want anything. I just want mascara, lip gloss, or balm, and I do this, and I'm good. I feel really good about it. Let's go in with concealer, and this has been my cocktail. I always have to be mixing something. I just feel like I need my own little gig. So these are the 2 concealers that I have been consistently reaching for and creating my concealer cocktails. The first one is from MACRENE's Active. This is the High Performance Concealer. This is literally skincare. So I look like I'm using a lot more than I should, but it just feels really good on your under eye. And then I go in with my Augustinus Spotter and Victoria Beckham, the concealer pen. This is a skincare brand. So their products are skincare first and then makeup. So I know, you got on too much product, Mo. No, I don't. So I go in with that one first, and then I'll go in with another skincare first concealing product. And just mix some, and the formulas together are gorgeous, and I really, really like them. So I just let it sit for a minute. I'm going to first go in with my brush. Now this is the same brush that we use to blend our complexion. I'm going to use this to just stipple the product in, and as you can see, these blend really, really easily. These colors together, they bring a little bit of a brightened effect to my under eye, and I really, really like that too. Helps me look like I'm awake, and it helps me look like I actually got some sleep. I know we can all relate. Let's set the under eye. This is the Huda Beauty Ube Birthday Cake color, that crazy purple color. We did a review, wear test, And then I did a dedicated video to the entire collection. This powder is great. Do not be afraid of the color. This powder, it's so finely milled, and the color does do something, you know, it's gonna brighten you up a bit. But if you don't bake and really pack it on, you're not gonna be getting anything too over the top. It's going to perform like any of her other powders that set you, that smooth you, and that blur you. Because light layers are key. When it comes to powder, and as we've gotten older, light layers are key. Look at that difference. Do you see how smooth my under eye is? Yeah. And I did very light layers with my brush. But I'm still nicely brightened. And that's beautiful. I'm going to try to remain a little bit expressionless for a little bit so everything can kind of settle in on their own. Set? Not set. Looks fine, not set too, if you want to go that route, but set just looks nice and blurred and beautiful. Now, some of us don't like this new packaging. Now, here's what I suggest. If you have the older packaging, there is a little notch right here, you can see. Lift off the top and empty this into your older packaging. You're welcome. Oh, let me try to remain expressionless. I am going to take a little bit of the powder and just set my nose because that's where I get a bit oily. And right here above my eyebrows, I do get a little shiny there, so I'm going to set right there too. I don't want to take away from this really pretty shine that we have going on, so I'm just going to leave the rest, but set my typical places. We've got a smooth, brightened under eye, and then we have the rest of the face, and you're like, can we bring this together? Yes, we can. Let's go into blush. This is from Milk Makeup. I am a little late to trying this, but ooh-wee, this is really, really, really nice. So this is the Jelly Tint blush. The one that these very, very impressionable children have been biting into on the internet. But it is a tint that really has beautiful staying power, and that's why I like it most. The texture is fun because it is a jelly. This color is Burst. It is gorgeous. And I don't apply this directly. I do go in with a brush. I'm going to switch my brush really quick. Always everything listed and linked down below for you. So I'm going to pick up directly. And I love this formula. Look at that pretty color. I find that it has really good longevity. Blush is something that tends to fade first with your makeup, but this, no. And I really enjoy how this just melts into the skin and looks extremely seamless. You can't tell, like, at all. It's really, really pretty. It builds really nicely, and again, it's the longevity for me. 5 o'clock in the morning, you put it on. 10 o'clock at night, it's still there until you take it off, and I really, really like that. And I like this color too. The color is really pretty. It blends really, really easy too. And I really just like the performance of it. I definitely recommend picking it up from the brush and then applying. I just find it to blend the best that way. This is phenomenal. Been reaching for it. Really a good performing product. Highly recommend you keep this top because it does help it from drying out. Now we're going a little backwards, clearly. Love this. Would have done this before I did blush, but it's from Dior. It's the contour stick. I have in the shade number 3 medium. I have to go very light-handed with this because it's a little intense, but ooh, what a gorgeous formula. Very creamy, blends beautifully. I'm talking wow. Ooh. I'm going to go in with my foundation brush. Pick up from the product because applying directly is a little too much. And even that's a little too much, but I'm gonna show you how easy and beautifully this blends into the skin. So very little, and I put it on this side. I'm gonna turn to the clean side now and just blend. Now this is a product that you can blend with your finger, blend with a sponge. It does so very, very easily, effortlessly, brings warmth and structure back to your face. Dior has definitely delivered some good products. So I'm very happy about that because they're very easy to work with. I love the packaging on this Dior. It's very just clean and sleek, and I love that it's matte. The foundation does have the chrome down there. And again, that's the shade number 3 medium. I do like the shape too. It's kind of like a little oval, so you can really structure out the face if you'd like. Give you a quick swatch of this shade. I do have a dedicated video to this too if you want to see it. It's got a little bit of coolness to it, but warmth, so you can actually use this as bronzer and contour. Bronzer, if you will. I think we're coming along nicely. Let's quickly finish up the eyes. Same brush. I am going to go into the darkest shade. And I'm just do a little on the outer lower. Just a little. Back into the same brush, just cleaned it off. I'm gonna go into the lightest and retouch that inner corner just a little bit. Don't need to too much, but just a little. And for eyeliner, I'm gonna go into my Tom Ford gel eyeliner in the shade Creme. Brighten up my eye. These are super creamy and very, very long wearing. They stay in the waterline all day. I have shared a wear test with this and it performs, and I love, love, love them. I do believe officially now I love it just 0.1% more than my Chantecaille. This is the Dolce & Gabbana mascara. I was not expecting, I'd probably say that a lot, but I really wasn't expecting what I got from this mascara. Wow. This, look at the wand. It's a smaller, more precise wand, but it's twisty. That's not the right way of describing it, but it is like twirly. And I don't know if that has something to do with it, but this formula is really, really good. It lifts, it curls, it adds to your lashes in the most beautiful way. We'll say, you can definitely get a little carried away with this, so be careful as you're coating because it will get a little clumpy and like spider lashy if you're not careful. But it is a beautiful formula for mascara. Look at that lift. Look at those lashes. And it wears like this all day. All day. I did share that too in my wear test. So it's a good mascara. Surprising because I really haven't tried Dolce & Gabbana Beauty in a while, but I'm very happy that I did. For highlight, I have still been reaching for and loving the Gucci highlighter. This is in the shade Pink Opal. This is intense, okay? This is not just a simple glow. No, this is highlighter. This is beaming highlighter, but the formula is so gorgeous that it melts into the skin really, really beautifully. And I love this color. It's a touch of pink, touch of champagne. It's got warmth. And it just melds into the skin really, really beautifully. I admit, I like the intensity of it. I like how much it is. I like how, girl, you're glowing. Give it to me. We love to glow. Yes. It's giving polished, pulled together, but still you. I can still see you. And I love that about these products so much. All right, let's talk about lips. Because I have two that I really like and have been reaching for, and one that we could do better. We could live without, honestly. Again, I don't love everything as much as you may think I do. I don't. There's some things that I don't like. I'm just, you know, I just like to try and try and try. I have that little bit of a weird complex where I don't want to give up on it. I want to make sure before I do. So with that said, this was not my favorite Huda Faux Filler in Ooh Baby. This again was a part of the Ooh Baby Birthday Cake collection. I like how big the applicator is. I will say that. There it is. It's glossy, it's juicy, it's nice, okay? but it's a little heavy, and thick and goopy. And it started to fill and give you that nasty, and I just didn't love it. I like how sheer it is, definitely juicy and glossy, but a little too heavy for my personal preference. So I did not like this. I just didn't like it. The next lip product, I like it. I really, really like it. But I found that it's a little drying. I didn't find it to have like any nourishing properties. And again, I know so many of you love this, but to me, it's just lipstick. I didn't really find anything over the top about it. I like the color. I've reached for it and used it because I bought it. But again, there's nothing wrong with it. Just saying. The Lisa Eldridge lipstick. Beautiful lipstick. I mean, don't get me wrong. Look at that. I wear these colors all the time. Okay? Nice lipstick. But beyond, I like the color and it's lipstick, that's really it. After a little while, it starts to feel drying, and that's it. So again, nice. I reach for it, I'm using it, but I don't love it. I don't love it, and I'm sad because I feel like I'm supposed to love this. Something that I really, really, really like, and it's surprising because of the color, but it's fun. And you know what? On like a basic girly kind of day where you just pull together and polish and feeling cute, I want to have a little fun with my lip. This is from Finding Ferdinand. This is the Delicious Balm. Look at this thing. A little intimidating, I know, but this is a balm that you can build up. See how right there's a little wash of color. So see, it's just a nice little wash of color. Okay, that's kind of how I usually wear it, but listen, I love this. I love this option. Okay, we love our multifunctional products. Check this out. I can build this up to a bit more intensity. It's like a purple, rich, warm tone. But this is really fun. Honestly, this is how I wear it though. I just kind of, just a little. The formula on this is really, really beautiful. And I like this because I can add a little color to my lips and hydration without it being too over the top. But then if I want it to be over the top, it's going to be over the top. Pretty color, fun color, build it up if you want to for just more depth and intensity and have fun with your makeup. And I love the packaging on this. Look at this. Love this packaging. Very simple and sleek, but nice. I'm looking forward to trying more products from this brand, and it's a brand I'm like really happy I discovered and I get to share with you. We got to finish it off with a little smell good, right? This is from Ellis Brooklyn. It's one of their newest releases, and they did send this to me a little bit before it came out, and I've been able to really go in. And I have. This smells so good. This is the Marshmallows Hair and Body Mist. This is softer. It's a mist. It's gonna be a little bit softer, but it's impactful. It's warm, okay? Look at the mister on this. It's got that continuous sprayer. This is what I've been reaching for most, and I actually like wearing this to bed too. I do have bedtime scents. We've talked about those. This is a scent you can wear during the day. You can wear it out to dinner, and it's so warm and comforting that you can wear it to bed. I've really, really, really enjoyed this. And for a mist, it's got pretty good staying power too, which I was like, oh, okay. But then again, it is Ellis Brooklyn, so. Here is our finished look of this month's favorites. I love, this has been my thing. This has been my vibe. This is how I look when I go out most of the times. Got a little fun going on the lips. I smell like warm marshmallow goodness. And the skin just skins. And I feel so comfortable like this. This is easy for literally every single day. Beautiful products. I'm so happy I was able to share them with you. Let me know some of the products you've been loving. Let's talk about it. Comment down below. Thank you again, as always, for spending your time with me. It really means a lot. It does. I've been been going through some things in my personal life, and when I get to sit down and film and hang out with my friends, it's a big deal to me. As many of you know, I am very, very private. I don't share a lot, but just know that I do truly appreciate each and every one of you. So again, thank you so much. All right, let me stop. Please take a moment and give today's video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. Stay beautiful, guys. I'll see you soon. Bye.